प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 में अब वक्त है महिलाओं के 76 किलोग्राम पर कुश्ती का। वीर मराठास की ओर से आ रही हैं बेलारूस मूल की वैसिलिसा मार्जालियुक और एशिया पंजाब रॉयल्स की ओर से आ रही हैं फ्रांस मूल की कुम्बा लारोque।
The women's 76 kg category contest getting underway. The 31-year-old Vasilisa. Remember, she has an unbeaten record in PWL 3, silver at the World Championships in 2017 for the 31-year-old, and she goes up against a rising star, Koumba Larroque from France. Her record in PWL, 3 wins, 1 loss. As the referee for this contest, Virendra Malik, is all set to officiate proceedings. In the commentary box, I'm Raman Bhanot, and gives me great pleasure to welcome Viswajit Saxena, co-owner of the Veer Marathas in the box.
Good evening, Raman.
Well, not the ideal start for you guys with Amit Dhankar losing his first bout, but here you're fancying the chances with Vasilisa Marzaliuk.
Exactly, Vasilisa is a seasoned campaigner, and the way she's been performing throughout the league, she's not lost any in the last 5 matches that she's played. And the last time she played Koumba, she did not let her take a point.
Yes, turned out to be a very clinical performance from Vasilisa. In fact, in the end, if you look at that result that unfolded for Vasilisa, she went on to win 6-2 versus Koumba, who's a youngster. Bronze at the World Championships for Koumba Larroque, who's just 19. But more importantly, in the under 23 when she took part last year, she had a gold medal there. So I'm sure some of the best years of wrestling still ahead of her.
Yeah, she's very young and entire career lined ahead. And this is a good exposure for her as well, playing with Vasilisa, who's been very clinical with her performances for the last 2 years. She's been very consistent.
Absolutely, Vasilisa has been very strong this season as well. 5 bouts fought. She had to fight every contest, remember, as the icon player, so her weight category couldn't have been blocked. She's won all 5 of them, and most of them convincingly. Some of them have been close contests with not too many points scored, but she's a tactical grappler. Just being told there by the referee to just get a move on with things, because a minute and a half has gone by, no points scored by either grappler, and that's why passivity will kick in. I get a feeling here, if Vasilisa doesn't score in the next 30 seconds, Koumba might just end up getting a passivity point.
She's attempting a push out here.
Well, she will get that. Koumba Larroque opens the scoring, and I think this was ideally what Vasilisa would have wanted as well. Just a solitary point conceded, because she would have lost a point any which way if she hadn't scored in the next 30 seconds.
Exactly.
So a point given away by Vasilisa to that push out from Koumba Larroque. Just about 45 seconds left in this round now. What's the mood like in the camp, Viswajit?
The mood in the camp is pretty upbeat, and the last time we played Punjab, the team did pretty well. And now with Georgi Kitov also in the mix, he'll be playing tonight. He did not play in the last match. So we are looking at a favorable result, and it should start with this bout. That is what the team is expecting. But they're playing really well, both the players.
And here's a push out for Vasilisa Marzaliuk. So she opens the scoring for herself, just pushing Koumba Larroque out of the competitive area onto the protection zone of the mat. 1 apiece. Yes, I remember last time around when you guys met in the league stage, the 2 teams faced off. It was 4-3 in favor of NCR Punjab Royals. Here, all 9 weight categories to be competed in, and you expect to reverse the tables now, maybe make it 5-4 in your favor.
Exactly, and in the meanwhile, Vasilisa picks a point.
Yes, another push out there from Vasilisa just before the clock struck 3 minutes. Take another look at that. Initially, was trying to wrestle her opponent to the ground, but she's managed a push out. So it's just 1 point that's been signaled. She ideally would have wanted 2 for a takedown, but that's not what she got. So the first round comes to an end, And it's against Vasilisa Marzaliuk, the icon player for Veer Marathas. And I've got the Veer Marathas co-owner here with me in the commentary box, this Vijit Saxena, who's looking very smug, very confident about the result going his team's way.
Exactly, Raman. And Vasilisa, she's always done very well in the second round. The kind of energy she conserves, she utilizes it in the second half, and she attacks a lot more. So that is what we're expecting her to do now in the second half of this bout.
Just reminding our viewers, what had happened the last time these two sides had met was there was blocking of weight categories allowed. And what had happened is the blocks that were done, Punjab blocked Georgie Kittev, while Veer Marathas had blocked Anastasia. Now both those weight categories will compete today, so you'll have all 9 weight category contests. And how does that shape up for the Veer Marathas? With Georgie, I'm sure you're banking
with Georgie Kittev, we're banking on him, and the only player who's beaten him this season is not going to meet him in the next 2 games that we get to play if we do well tonight.
I like the thinking there. The 2 games we get to play shows the optimism that the Veer Marathas have. Playing the semi-finals in the knockout stage, you're already planning for the finals.
Right now what we're looking at is 1 bout at a time. This is a time to watch out for Vasilisa, and then Levan is next.
For the moment, Vasilisa fighting a very tactical battle against Koumba Larroque. And a point being signalled here for passivity being shown by Koumba Larroque. So a point awarded to Vasilisa as we've hit the halfway mark of round 2. Just about a minute and a half left now.
Koumba Larroque seems to be playing a lot more defensive game tonight. And she'll need to be the aggressor if she wants to change the result.
She'll have to be more aggressive now. But remember, just 1 takedown could be the difference. But for the moment, both girls looking for a push out, and neither of them getting it. Taking her opponent right to the edge of the ring was Vasilisa, but unfortunately wasn't able to push Koumba out.
Last 60 seconds to go for Koumba to prove herself.
I get a feeling here Koumba Larroque is just not getting past the defenses of Vasilisa just yet.
Last 40 odd seconds left, and we should be able to see a lot more action in the last moments of this bout.
She's an inspiring figure, isn't it? Vasilisa Marzaliuk, not only when she's fighting but when her team's in action. But for the moment she could be in trouble here. 2-point takedown for Koumba Larroque, and that levels the score at 3 apiece now. More importantly, that's the highest scoring maneuver that Koumba has come up with. Is it going to be a reversal? Vasilisa needs to score here. Take another look at this takedown. Stayed a little more upright than she would have liked. And Koumba was quick, pouncing on that opportunity.
Excellent point taken by her. She was lightning fast. And Vasilisa.
Oh, this could be a takedown for 2, is it? In fact, they're signaling a 1 for a push out. Koumba Larroque, look at how she's just sidestepped her opponent, used her body weight to overbalance Vasilisa. And this is going to be the first upset of the night. Koumba Larroque, the 19-year-old, beats the more fancied 31-year-old icon player of Veer Marathas. Beats her 4-3, does Koumba.
Excellent performance by Koumba Larroque.